The students from the Robert C. Parker School are doing real science tests on the Hudson River to test the health of the estuary. Some of the results from our samples, we're doing sediment tests, we're doing dissolved oxygen. Some samples are actually going to go to a lab to be tested and used and reported as live data. Do you guys have a list of, all right, so you've collected a lot of data so far, looks great. Here we have the options of testing dissolved oxygen, salinity, current, which would be the direction and the speed of the current. And also, we are supposed to be doing a sediment core at this station. Right, and we want to tip it and tap it to make sure all the air bubbles get out, and then we stop where it's still underwater, right? Have somebody, I'll hold you. Go ahead. Okay.
12, 13.
13 point, how many?
I was actually there.
Was it at 14?
Oh, yeah, I was at 14.
Okay.
Oh, what a big
Let
difference.
me see it one more.
From the
I like doing the experiments, I like the science, I like the macroinvertebrates, the animals, I like to see what's in there. A lot better than being at school.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to engage you guys to come. There's some right over. There's a spot over this way.
That's fine.
You found anything?
All I got was a rock.
Well, maybe not. Let's look at it. We might have lots of things down there. Got another cat?
Hey, come here, Grace Ann. Just put that down. Yeah. Well, where'd he go? I looked up and he disappeared. There's a little critter crawling around in here. Yeah, right there. Did that look like an aquatic bug to you?
Cool, put it in the water.
I just scooped him out of the water.
Oh, you found water celery?
She water celery.
Yeah, a lot of decayed water celery.
Which one? This is the Commissioner of Environmental Conservation. And why don't you guys tell him what you're doing and see if you guys can work with him?
We're doing turbidity.
Okay.
And what's turbidity about? What are we discovering? Okay. So are you guys ready?
This river over the last 40 years has come back. It was basically an open sewer 40 years ago. And today, except for right after a rainstorm, it's swimmable. We've gotten an awful lot of the pollution has been stopped. We have a ways to go to get the stuff off the bottom. We're doing the dredging for the GE pollution from the past, but I think it's a magnificent restoration project and a real reminder what can be done when citizens care about something and get involved and make things happen. And one of the goals we set out in the last 4 years was to try to connect kids to nature. And what better way to do that than to bring them down to the Hudson River on a field day like this, where it's more than just a visit, it's not a recreational visit. These are working kids. They're looking for, information about the river, whether it's polluted, whether the salinity is good or bad, what kind of plants are growing. And it's all the kinds of things that I think, scientists, future scientists are going to be interested in. And the work really makes a difference. Who knows, with all these youngsters down here, 3,000 out on the river today, as they are each of the big Day on the Hudson River program. Maybe one of those kids is going to be the scientist that has a breakthrough decision, in the future. I think this is, very inspiring to watch these kids do this and